So I am going to show
Friday, baseball fans, welcome to Inside the Show. In the National League Central, the Brew Crew amassed 14 hits in the game.
I hope you guys enjoy this like I do. And this is on Legend, so it's computer versus computer. I'm doing this because I am bored and there's nothing to watch on TV. All you see on different channels is nothing about the damn politics crap, and that's getting old. And there's really nothing to watch on TV no more, so I'm just doing this for fun. This is a lot better than what's on TV now. So enjoy.
It's a cold Wisconsin night, but the roof is closed at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Milwaukee Brewers. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Ulysses Chassin will be the man on the mound for the Brewers. Dan, any thoughts?
We're looking at one of the top pitchers in the league right now. Solid win total from last year, and he'd like to win a whole bunch of games in this new season. He's a good pitcher, and he normally pitches good at the beginning of the season, and he rides that storm out all the way through the end. It'll be interesting to see what kind of start he gets off to this year.
Settling in now, Jose Martinez, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Now a flare out toward right center. Moustakas ranging into shallow right, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one will track it down. Comes set and the 0-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. His lifetime numbers against Chassin, he's 4 for 13. A runner at first with no outs here. Two balls and a strike. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more that I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
On deck, the powerful right-handed bat of Paul Goldschmidt. And that misses for ball 4, and it's first and second now with nobody out.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. That nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. One down in left center for the first out. Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
Here's Matt Carpenter. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he popped him up. Perez into shallow left. He can't get to it. This one's down. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Well, some games take a little time to heat up, but not this one. We're just 5 batters in, and the bases are already juiced. Almost hate to say it, but this might be the turning point of the game already.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. His lifetime numbers against Chacín. He's batting .500, 6 for 12. Nope. And the first pitch misses high here, perhaps trying to get him to pop something up. It's 1-0. The 1-0 misses, ball 2.
There's certain pitches throughout the game that decide whether you win or lose it. This is certainly one of the bigger moments right here.
2-0 count. The pitch. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. He'll come home with it. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, D-Row, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in two.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you could throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeJong. No balls and 1 strike. Carpenter at second. Ozuna is over at first with 1 away. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Rounded softly down the line toward first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is Kane. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a 3-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him, as the lead for the Cardinals opens up now to 5-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Batting 7.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina.
Yadier.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
0-1, here it comes. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Boy, talk about a rough start to an inning, a 3-run bomb, and then a base hit. This could get real ugly, Hero.
Yeah, you can tell, Dan. He's going to have to execute a little bit better than that. They were sitting in that hitters meeting, and they were ready. They're keeping their front shoulders in, looking for something up, out, over, and they are not missing it.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Yeah, Matt, and I'm not sure how much longer they can leave him out there. Not only is he hurting the team, it's probably doing some damage to his psyche as well.
Brent Suter right the ship in the very first inning.
Suter.
So here now is the pitcher, Carlos Martinez, and a great chance here for the Cardinals to add on in just the first inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Too high with the fastball here. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home is a low changeup that's laid off.
Wow, talk about frustrating. You're facing a poor hitting pitcher, and now you're behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start throwing some strikes.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
Still only one out in the inning. And this misses as well. Ball 4. And he's walked the opposing pitcher on 4 pitches.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
At the plate, Jose Martinez. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
He's set. Here it comes. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Braun. He can't get there as it falls in. And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
Man, you never want to say a game is over in the first thing. There's still a lot of time left to come back and rally, but down 6-0 is an awfully big hole to dig yourself out of, and the inning isn't even over yet.
Now at the plate, Colton Wong. For his career in this matchup, he's just 2 for 9. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And to score is the runner from third. It's 7-0.
Man, it's been like BP for these guys all game long. Getting production from just about everyone in the lineup. That's the 7th run they plated in this inning alone. There's not much more else to say.
Into the box, Paul Goldschmidt. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He's currently on a one-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
I'll tell you what, boys, I'd like to be this guy's agent. He's approaching free agency. He's one of the best players in our game. He's lived up to everyone's expectations, and I expect him to get absolutely paid this offseason.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Matt Carpenter is on deck. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. Hit hard to third. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 8-0.
Man, this thing's blown open right here as they've exploded for 8 runs in this inning alone. Everyone knows that offense is contagious. That much is pretty obvious in this one.
So stepping in, Matt Carpenter. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And that's in there for strike one.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
Now the 2-1. Swung on but fouled off to the left. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
The left fielder, number 23.
Stepping up to the plate, Marcell Ozuna. His career numbers in this matchup, he's gone 2 for 8. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken, good bender on the outside there. Comes set with the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
0-2. Here it comes. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. But not before they claim the lead here as they bat around and hang an 8th spot on them. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Cardinals lead it 8-0. Carlos Martinez will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
We're looking at one of the top pitchers in the league right now. ERA just above 3 last year, which is saying something. This guy commands the strike zone. He's not afraid to throw strike one, controls the running game. A real solid pitcher. And if he pitches like he did last year, expect more of the same in this campaign.
Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
And this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
So digging in now, Hernan Perez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in to get those guys to respect it and open up that outer half of the plate.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
Batting third.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
In is Christian Yelich. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. He's gone 5 for 13. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Yelich bats left but throws right and stands in at 6'3". He was selected in the first round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Two out, nobody on. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Gone in order are the Brewers. Still 8-0. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Paul DeYoung. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Travis Shaw. The calling card's the bat. Left-handed power, the ability to manipulate both gaps, but also a very adequate, very underrated defender on both corners, both first and third.
Coming to the plate now, Yadier Molina. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. 2 balls and a strike to Molina.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Perez comes up with it. And there are 2 away now. Now to the plate, Harrison Bader. Lifetime in this matchup. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Two balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
There's a strike with the fastball as he gets back in the count at 3-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Kane will make the catch, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals, as it remains an 8-0 ball game. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jesus Aguilar. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. One and one the count to the Brewers' first baseman. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Popped up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively.
Third baseman.
And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. One out, nobody on. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Right. Moustakas.
In now, Mike Moustakas. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. He's 2 for 4. He also has 1 home run. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Fastball called for strike 2. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Soft liner to the right side. One there. On down to the pitcher covering at first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play that'll get him out of the inning. So nothing happening this time around. We'll go now to the top of the third. St. Louis is out in front, 8-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Cardinals.
So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Carlos Martinez. He drew a walk his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Into the box, Jose Martinez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Drilled to the right side. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. Digging in and looking for more, Colton Wong. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals as the lead holds at 8-0. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win.
Yasmani Grandal.
Here's the first pitch to him. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball one. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Now the 2-1. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Ozuna coasts under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting 8.
Here's Ryan Braun now, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning.
The pitcher.
So 2 away in the Brewers half of the third. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Brent Suter. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched.
Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Ready once again, Paul Goldschmidt. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Pitch on the way. Right there for strike 1. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Ball 1 strike.
Fouled off. The 1-2. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. And the throw is there to record the first out.
The batter.
Final line there for the Brewers starting pitcher. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Man, this is the kind of performance every starting pitcher they have nightmares about, right? Yeah, warm up going into the game, not even able to get out of the first inning. Ouch, this one's really going to hurt.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
8 runs, 9 hits. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
The left fielder, number 23, Marcell.
Ready for another shot now. Marcell Ozuna. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First delivery to him on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Here it comes.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 8 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. A high fastball is in there.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yelich is under it, and that ends the inning. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee, and I believe this may just be a brand new type of polka. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
Lorenzo Cain.
First offering on its way.
Nope.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Heading out toward shallow right. Martinez is in pursuit, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Hernan Perez. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, it didn't look good right there. Just out in front. You know, sometimes when a pitcher has great arm action, you're going to get that. You're trying so hard to catch up to the high velocity. If he shows that great arm action and pulls the string on you, sometimes a pop-up is going to be the result.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Fouled away. Pulled the string on him. Strike three swinging. Molina gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Perez is retired, 2 down now.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
In now, Christian Yelich. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Gone in order are the Brewers. Still 8-0. Striding in once again, Paul DeYoung. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
The shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to center field. Kane is there, and he has it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Stepping in now, Yadier Molina. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and one.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's set, and the pitch. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Molina leads off first with 1 away. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside. swing and a miss there, 2-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation. So making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
The pitcher, number 18, Carlos Martinez.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Carlos Martinez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Line toward right center, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jose Martinez.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball that time.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. 2 down, runners at first and second. That's popped up out towards short right field. Here comes Yelich. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple as it remains an 8-0 ball game. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jesus Aguilar. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First offering on its way. In there at the knees, strike 1. That one misses. It's 1-1 now to the Milwaukee first baseman. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. This is popped up. Goldschmidt in foul ground. 1 away.
Now batting.
So 1 gone in the Milwaukee 5th. And that brings up the left-handed hitter, Travis Shaw. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Now
a look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Moustakas comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Moustakas lets it go as he'll trot down to first on ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Yasmani Grandal. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. Lifted the other way out to left center. Bader shading to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Brewers strand 1. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Here's Colton Wong now. He'll lead off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning.
Baseman, Colton Wong.
First delivery to him on the way. And that misses for ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Standing in now, Paul Goldschmidt, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Liner in there for a base hit. And he is in there, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Number 13, Matt Carpenter.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Matt Carpenter. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2.
0-2.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Into the box, Marcell Ozuna. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. And this will get to the wall now out near the Milwaukee bullpen. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In now, Paul DeYoung. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike one.
1-1.
And it's 1-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Cron racing back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Cards get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. Through 5.5, it's the Cardinals 9 and the Brewers nothing. Next for Milwaukee, Ryan Braun, and he'll try to start things out here for the Brewers in their half of the 6th.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. Nothing in 1. The pitch. And a big swing there by Braun, but he comes up empty. No balls and 2 strikes.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And look out, he has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Here now the 2-2. Hit hard to short. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting.
When the guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Ben Gamel will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 16, Ben Gamel.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Count remains 2-2. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
When the guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. First pitch on its way. This pitch is popped up. Goldschmidt is under it near the mound. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're down 9-0. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Brandon Woodruff enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 53.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Yadier Molina. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. To third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
1 gone for the Redbirds in the 7th. And in to bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. Here comes the first pitch. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
I think you could have an argument for that first pitch that it could have been off the plate, but there was certainly no debate with that one. That missed by a ton.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 1-2. And it's fouled away.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting. The pitcher.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Carlos Martinez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Fastball just missed above the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. Jose Martinez would be next. That one's in there, 3-1. And he lays off here. It's ball 4. Man, that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Now batting, right fielder, Jose.
So the lineup flips over and
Martinez.
digging in, Jose Martinez. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. First offering on its way. In there for strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit fouled over to the right side. Strike 2 now. Here's the 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Martinez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Misses, ball 2. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. One left for the Cardinals, but they'll live with it as they hold a 9-0 lead. So striding in, Hernan Perez. A matchup with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Now batting, Christian Yelich. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
A 2-seamer there as this is fouled off to the left side. Here now the 2-2. This is pulled into right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Standing in, Jesus Aguilar. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
No balls and a strike to count. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Colton Wong will stand in. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Paul Goldschmidt. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The next 0-2. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. But this will land untouched. Here's another 0-2. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. The second for 1 on to first, and Goldschmidt has bounced into a double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Stepping in now, Matt Carpenter, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Line to the right side. Yelich is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Redbirds down quietly, but they hold a 9-0 lead. Stepping into the box, Travis Shaw. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First offering on its way. Lays off 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is strike two swinging. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Standing in now, Mike Moustakas, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away, and we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. The 1-2, and he fouls this one off. Fouled off. Lifted down the line in left. Ozuna on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Yasmani Grandal. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
That's
2-1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Grandal with a 3-1 count now.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And the count will be full. And he struck him out. So he's now through 8 full innings and will take his no-hit bid into the 9th. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're down 9-0. So striding forward now, Marcell Ozuna. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Up next for the Cardinals, the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Paul DeYoung. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Has a look, now the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Ozuna aboard here at first with nobody out. That misses to the Cardinal shortstop, and it's even at 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Into the box now, Yadier Molina.
Nope.
And he takes ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game.
Ball.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Liner towards second, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
And one of the things that makes it so tough to pitch is you consistently have to make good pitches. Even on 2-0, you just can't lay one right down the middle.
Yeah, I'm sure he wanted to nip a corner right there, but hats off, challenging 2-0 in a fastball count. He came and got some.
In now, Harrison Bader. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Gonna be a tough play. What a flip for 1. And a good save at first on the offline throw, but they just get 1.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Into the box, Carlos Martinez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. The 0-1 on its way, and it's fouled away. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
That's a ball.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And there's strike three. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Cardinals 9 and the Brewers nothing. Standing in, Ryan Braun starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Looking at his career totals, Braun begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Now the 1-2 pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Manny Pena will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Manny Pena.
Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw to first to take care of him, and the Brewers are now down to their final out.
The center fielder.
Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Lorenzo Cain. He is the final man standing in the way of possible history here tonight. First delivery to him on the way. Skied down the left field line. Ozuna on the run. He's got it. And it's official. It's a no-hitter.
Well, it's something that every pitcher who's ever picked up a baseball dreams about, and he's done it. A no-hit gem in one of the most dominant performances I've seen in a while. He's in the record books forever now.
Well, obviously, after a no-hitter, there's not a whole lot of debate as to the identity of our top player of the game.
Yeah, probably the easiest player of the game decision we'll have to make all year. He got some help along the way from his defense, but all in all, this was his show, and he winds up in the history books with a no-hitter.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals.